But the Oldham side for this afternoon's clash against St Helens, Nigel Heslop at full-back, Jones, Irwin, Abram and Ranson are the three-quarters, Topping and Crompton the half-back pairing, Sherratt, Clark and Parr the front row, with Lord for Milo, that's Joe for Milo, and Kuwaiti the back three, with Gibson and Timu on the substitutes bench. Martin Crompton, the captain there for Oldham, centre field. The Saints just lined up at the left now. St Helens team for this afternoon: Steve Prescott at full-back, Alan Hunt, Scott Gibbs, Paul Loughlin and Anthony Sullivan at the three-quarters. Prolific half-back partnership of Cooper and Golding, with Andy Dannerton at number 8, with John Neal playing for Cumbria up at Workington against the touring Aussies this afternoon. Sean Casey and Adam Fogarty make up the front row, with Ian Pickervan, Sonny Nichol and Chris Joint the back three, Phil Vevers and Apollo Perolini on the bench. The referee is Mr Russell Smith of Castleford. We're ensconced in a derelict part of the stand due to the match being televised on Sky. We're now a minute's silence for the late Peter Goddard, the ex-Oldham forward. Well, a minute's silence for the late Peter Goddard. Ready for the action. As I said, we're in a derelict part of the Oldham stand over here due to the match being televised on Sky. And it's nice to see up on the usual gantry where we would go that Eddie Emmons and Steve-O and all that, they're out there and they're roughing it. And they know how the other half live now, don't they? I think we're in a drier position than them for a change. But anyway, we're ready for this afternoon's action. Game 8 of the 1994-95 season for the Saints. 5 wins on the trot. Difficult tie here at Oldham. Always is difficult here at Watershed. And you can see how difficult it is going to be. The first player coming in and very, very slippy. Ball handling and tackling is going to be paramount and it's going to be difficult. Well, the ball never played. But Saints being penalised for pulling the player away. Sean Irwin wanting to get up quickly and play the ball. Well, had to play the ball. The player doesn't actually touch the ball, but he's supposed to do. Saints penalised on that time, on that occasion. In Sherratt, big prop forward, powering his way into the Saints defence. John Clark was the acting half-back. Oldham now, they're going to keep it tight. They're under Andy Goodway. He replaced Peter Tunks as coach here. He actually played under Peter Tunks. But he's got them all G'd up. They didn't have a good start, but the last couple of games they've come through. Had a good win last Sunday up at the Boulevard Hull. And there's not a lot of teams win up there, is there? Last tackle of the sequence. Oldham playing that bottom right-hand corner as we are viewing. Down the slope. The ball back to Nigel Heslop. He gets it away. It was the 6th tackle. It goes to his opposite number, Steve Prescott. And an offside decision there by Russell Smith. Gives a penalty to the Saints. Oldham obviously encroaching. Was the last tackle. The ball went back to Heslop, the last line of defence. So it's Saints now. Well, mistake at the play of the ball. Loose handling, that'll have to be tidied up. Shouldn't really have been any mistake there. I don't think Shane Cooper was expecting that ball. We got the penalty, we got the yardage, and then made a hash of it in the opening tackle. Scrum down, Oldham feed. Topping running out wide. Topping and Crompton, very influential half-back partnership. Crompton there, Kuwaiti along the line. Sean Irwin, ex-Castleford centre, he has possession. Now Oldham playing it tight. Chris Parr, local lad, St Helens lad. Oldham again, Crompton drawing the defence, or trying to draw the defence in, and then slipped a nice ball inside to Sherratt. But it's Oldham again, pressing over. Crompton with a little grubber. Tidied up, Shane Cooper, I think it is on that far side. Obviously tactical ploy there, and Oldham penalised, holding down up the play the ball.
Registration H83JKA. The police hold this vehicle moving immediately. Thank you.
Saints in a similar position to the last. Sean Casey to restart. Adam Fogarty comes in, the informed forward here at St Helens. There's no danger about that. Scored 2 tries this season. Sporting a natty new streamlined haircut there. Sean Casey had a late fitness check in the starting lineup. Took a knock last week along with John Neal. He had a neck injury, but he's playing this afternoon for Cumbria. Lovely ball from Golding onto Paul Loughlin, and Loughlin playing out of his skin. Said in some of the local press, perhaps a little lack of confidence, and especially with having the goal kicking duties as well. But those have been removed from him, with Bobby Golding coming here and Loughlin a new lease of life. Last tackle, Saints play it blindside. Golding grubbers it through. Heslop, the ex-Orrell Rugby Union wing, 3/4, takes it, and Shane Cooper comes up and meets him. Ransom from dummy half. Sean Casey homes in, brings the man down. Ransom loses a boot. Joe for Milo, brother of Leeds forward SNA for Milo. I was just going to say the witness forward, but he's gone to Leeds now, along with Saints' own George Mann. But Oldham again pressing. Kuwaiti straightens it up. Solid tackling. It's going to be awkward today for both sides. Tackling and ball handling. Crompton, Bobby Golding closes him down, but Crompton gets his kick away. Well taken by Anthony Sullivan under pressure. Alan Hunt is on the right wing, Sullivan on the left wing. Sullivan with 3 tries. Alan Hunt, the league's leading try scorer with 12 touchdowns. 2 ahead of Wigan's own Martin Afire. Dannett. Solid tackling there. Oldham move in, centre field. The ball's loose. Has it been reaped out? Well, the indication by Russell Smith. But he's looking to the touch judge. Oldham are going to have the penalty. Offside decision indicated there.
JKA is causing a serious obstruction, and the police will now order to remove it immediately.
Oldham look as though they're going to go for goal. Topping is the usual place kicker. It's about 40 metres out. Our unusual camera position just to the right. Well, we're on the 25-yard line. Lots of brave people out there as the rain eases off a little. But Topping looking for the opening score here. He scored 4 goals last week in that win at Hull. Abram scored 2 tries, Jones with a try, 4 goals from Topping and a drop goal from Crompton. We're looking to get the Roughheads underway with a penalty, an offside decision. It looked as though the referee had indicated. Saints had possession, and then somebody must have picked it up in an offside position. The penalty was awarded, and Topping looking for the 2 points. Strikes it well. Looks good from here. Yes, the touch judges raise the flags. Oldham in the lead, 2 points to 0 after 6 minutes play. So 2-0 Saints trail. Saints with an excellent win last week at home, 26-10 against Sheffield, and to be quite honest, we should have had more points there, but a couple of tries disallowed and a couple that went to begging. Kuwaiti powers into the Saints defence. John Clark acting half-back. Saints offside at the play of the ball. Heslop wants to play it quickly. But Topping just slowing it down. He's going to go, obviously, for touch. Good kick from Topping. Vance touch, 10 metres inside the Saints half. Chris Parr. First receiver from Clark. Clark gets it back. Oldham pressing up. Taken down by Dannett and Casey. Oldham hitting the straps, driving it forward. Sherratt again. Powers his way down there. Ian Pickervance in at the tackle this time, along with Chris Joint. Joint there, ex-Oldham player, along with Tommy Martin, who played for Oldham here, but Martin out injured with damaged stomach muscles. Oldham again, driving it hard and straight and true down to that bottom stand, down the slope here at Watersheddings. The ball still being moved. Last tackle of the sequence. Abram attacked in half-back. Crompton varies the direction of the ball, the angle, moving over to the right. A lot of the half-backs are doing this now, moving over to one way and then kicking it to the other. Of course, Derek Fox, the master of that system. Alan Hunt, leading try scorer for the Saints and in the Rugby League, brings the ball up. Saints in possession. Fogarty with a forward drive. Solid tackling there. Sherratt well in, along with Chris Parr and a second row man, Gary Lord. Now it's Dannett. Rain has eased off a bit, but looks like it's trying to brighten up. The floodlights are on here. Unlucky there, Bobby Golding. Just wanted to try and slip it round the man. Knew what he wanted to do, disgusted with himself. He is a perfectionist. Just bounces the ball down. Scrum down to be formed just inside the Saints half. 9.5 minutes gone on the clock. Oldham in the lead by 2 points to 0. Now it's Crompton. Beg your pardon, it's Topping, Paul Topping. David Jones from acting half-back. Speedy ex-Wakefield winger. I don't know whether they had a spell with Wigan Jones there as well, but definitely Wakefield. Clark attacked in half-back, and it's been more or less all Oldham in this opening 10 minutes. They've had the lion's share of possession. They've just adapted to the handling a little bit better than St Helens as Oldham charge for the line. The tackling left a lot to be desired there. The last one of the sequence. Oldham move it out. Is it a try? No, he's lost possession. Looks though it was Darren Abram that had the ball. Thought he was stretching for the line. Awkward position for us here. Uncustomary position. Usually used to being a little bit higher up. But Saints have the possession. The crowd amassed to the right of our camera position in this open-ended stand. The Saints travelling public, they get behind them. Casey brings it blindside to Dannett. Forced into touch, solid tackling there. Abram along with Scott Ranson. Crompton there as well. Forced Dannett into touch. Big effort there to scrum down. It'll give Oldham the feed, won't it? Crompton feeds. Oldham possession. Ranson comes off his wing. Oh, superbly tackled by Gibbs. Oldham spread it out again. Heslop moving up from the full-back position. Kuwaiti at the acting half-back. Sean Irwin now on the far side has possession for Oldham. Rain coming down heavily again as Oldham spread it. Well, a short ball there that certainly looked borderline from my position onto Gary Lord. But Oldham hit the straps again. They're certainly making the ball do the work, aren't they? Andy Goodway will have them G'd up. Last tackle of the sequence. Oldham have to be tackled. Well, Steve Prescott picks it up after an attempted drop goal from Martin Crompton, and that good gang tackling from Oldham comes in again. Loughlin coming away with it. Casey steps up. Now it's Fogarty, straight runner, but well, a high tackle ruled by the referee. Didn't look too bad from our position, but the referee right on the job. Casey takes a quick tap. Good tackling there, Gary Lord, along with the Sherritt. Move in. Now Saints bring it out again, out wide again. Dannett running up straight. Cooper and Nickel were with him. Now it's Bobby Golding. Golding on to Alan Hunt. Hunt did well there. Came in field. Good tackle by Ranson and Abram. Darren Abram, he's a St Helens lad as well. Played with Rochdale before he came here to Oldham. Pickervance turns in the tackle, releases the ball to Cooper. Loughlin, he's with him. Sullivan comes in field. Sullivan gets the ball. Golding just couldn't take it. The ball goes forward. For an exciting patch of play by the Saints there. They're taking a knock in that movement. Clark from the acting half-back position. Finally taken down virtually on the centre spot. So Heslop in a lot of discomfort. Well, a short ball there from Crompton to Sherritt. He's prop forward. As Oldham run hard and straight again. Good work there, blindside ploy. Chip through again, Steve Prescott. He lets it run dead, he does. It just has enough meat on it to run dead. Saints restart from the centre of the 20. Sonny Nickel, first man in. Big tackle in there, both sides. They've got to get in there, meet the men. Terrible conditions for fast open rugby. But when you come to Watershed, you're not used to fast open rugby, are you? It's usually blowing a gale or there's inches of snow. Well, Golding sets Pickervance on his way. He loses possession, obviously like a bar of soap, but Oldham capitalise quickly. Move the ball out. Saints forced to defend now. Blindside ploy again from David Jones. Speedy wingman. Can't afford to give him any movement whatsoever. Crompton along the line, topping. Oldham spread it, they bring it midfield. I think it's Lord that has the ball now. Chris Park. Oh, turns in the tackle, gets it back. Knocked back by the Oldham player, as indicated by referee Russell Smith. Abram tries to chip it, it comes off Sonny Nickel. He gets it away well. What's the referee rule there? That was advantage, should have been advantage there. Kicked right into Sonny Nickel's breadbasket. Picked it up, no problem. He's given scrum down with an Oldham feed. He's obviously ruled that Sonny Nickel knocked it on. I beg to differ with the referee there, but it won't make any difference, will it? His decision is final. Oh, lovely tackle there. Kuwaiti hauled into touch by Bobby Golding. Superb tackle as Oldham worked it from the base of the scrum there. It was fed by Crompton. Kuwaiti picked it up. He brought it blindside, tried to cod the Saints, but Golding was up to the challenge. Saw Kuwaiti and wrestled him into touch. And if you're a yard in from touch there, you're certainly going to be bounced in. Saints win that possession and Cooper drives away. Saints bring it in field. Stevie Prescott, I think that is, that's linked up. Now it's Cooper again, out to Fogarty. Safe hands is the order of the day. It's now with Casey. Out to Chris Joint. Looking for support was Joint there. Just broke out of the tackle, but taken to the grass. Pickervance. Good driving by the Saints. Not much possession in the Oldham half. In this opening 16 minutes, it's chipped through there. Golding again. Goes over the top of Heslop. But he brought down with Dannett and Paul Loughlin following up. So Oldham bow back in possession. Seesaw game. Only 2 points to show on the scoreboard, and those are in favour of Oldham. Darren Abram, he has possession. Fogarty wraps him up round the top. Cooper had stopped him round the legs. Oldham bring it blindside. Good tackle there on Joe Milo. Last one of the sequence. Back to Crompton. Puts it downfield. Obviously putting it back to try force the Saints into an error. But Steve Prescott, he takes it comfortably. The Oldham cover comes up. And they're keeping Saints down at the bottom end of that ground. Scott Gibbs. Chris Joint now, diagonal run, looking for support. 18 minutes of the game gone, still 2 points to nil. It looks like Wally Gibson limbering up for Oldham on the touchline as Golding puts the ball downfield. Heslop, probably the man that he's going to replace. Took a knock earlier on. And Alan Hunt quickly in along with Scott Gibbs, right in front of our camera position. Ranson attacked in half-back. Alan Hunt and Heslop just having a little difference of opinion. But Clark gives the dummy and drives it forward. Saints urged to get back onside by referee Smith. Kuwaiti looking for the runners. He's got Darren Abram. Abram sides up the lag. Oh, Abram's going to go all the way unless Prescott can stop him. Super tackle by Prescott. Excellent break by Darren Abram. Now it's Oldham. It's Crompton. Onto Kuwaiti. Chips it crossfield for Jones. Is Jones in? He is. The try's given. 19 minutes of the game gone and Jones there goes in for the try. I said you don't give this man an inch, and he scoots in at the corner. So Topping looking for the extras. Oldham in the lead, 6 points to nil. He stretches up now. Yes, the touch judges raise the flag, and Oldham now, well, was that one up, one down? But no, it's a goal, 8 points to nil. So Saints up against it now, 8 points to nil down. The substitution has been made. We're just looking for an actual rugby ball to restart the game. 21 minutes into the game. But a great break there by Abram, set Oldham on the way. They've looked sharp. It's Oldham's 7th game of the campaign. They've only won 2. They beat Doncaster here at Sheddings 44-8. And they beat Hull last week 21-17. But a penalty there. Crossing is the indication as Oldham were setting up an attack again. Saints will have a go for goal. Bobby Golding. He's going to have a go on the tee there that he has. Stan Wall just comes on. But Oldham there, as I said, 2 wins, 2 excellent wins after losing 2 wins on the trot there. Doncaster and Hull after losing the 2 previous games against Wigan and Warrington. They only scored 16 points and had 113 scored against them. So they've done well to come back. They're in the lead this afternoon by 8 points to nil. And Bobby Golding looking to open the Saints account this afternoon. 20 metres out. 10 metres from the sticks. Tees it up. And it's there between the uprights. So Saints on the board. 22, nearly 23 minutes gone. 8 points to 2. So Topping gets things underway again, a deep kick. Alan Hunt stops it with his foot, gathers it safely, but loses possession. Oldham back in, a good attacking position. Well, Oldham now lose possession, solid tackling, that was a super tackle. Hunt redeemed himself there, I think it was Hunt that came in on the tackle, and Pickavance nearly speared. The referee didn't move in or anything, it was Topping and Clark. Adam Fogarty. He drives it. But super tackling there by this Oldham outfit. They've stuck to the task this afternoon. 2 and 3 men in at every tackle. And that's going to be the order of the day. It's Dannett. Looks as though he could have released it, but always stick hold of it in difficult conditions. Chris Joint runs out wide. Casey at the usual acting half-back position. Versatile lad, this Casey. He drives again. Oh, he's looking for support there, and there was nobody with him. Looking for support on his right. Well, Saints nearly caught out. Cooper stepped up with the acting half-back. On to Lockley. Oh, lovely ball from Cooper. Lockley going on his own. It's inside to Sullivan. Support there. It's gone back. Tidied up by the Saints, is it? No. Something gone on in back play. And the touch judge there, well, the referee brings the ball back. The touch judge was being consulted. The referee has stopped play. Well, your guess is as good as mine. Crompton, who is the captain, is being spoken to. And it looks though Topping is going to be spoken to. And he's reaching for a card. And Topping obviously pulled a player back in back play. Has received 10 minutes sin bin. The Saints now, can they attack? Can they penetrate this Oldham line? Oldham with only 12 players. Oh, I beg your pardon, it's not Topping. In the sin bin, Topping's there. Obviously one of the big forwards. Fogarty bounces off the defence. Saints in the Oldham 20 on a very rare occasion. It might be the first occasion that we have been in the Oldham 20, actually in possession of the football. It's Cooper at dummy half. Casey plays it. Cooper brings it right. Chris Joint looks for the gap, tries to drive through. Kuwaiti, he tackles him. Prescott at dummy half. Cooper, Oldham move up quickly. Golding is closed down. Well, he lost the ball. It looks as though he should come backwards, but he'd lost possession. Chris Parr it is actually that's in the sin bin. Oldham in possession. Saints losing the ball there, unfortunately. Bobby Golding just couldn't keep hold of it. It was up to Saints now to try and capitalise on that one-man advantage, but obviously you've got to have the ball in your hands first. There's Paul Topping, just the headgear that threw me before, but he's lost possession. As I say, very difficult conditions this afternoon. It's all right for us up here, but very difficult for the lads down, actually on the playing surface. Bitterly cold day. I think the rain has actually stopped a little bit. It certainly looks from here. Oldham penalised. Saints had come up with possession from the scrum, and then referee Smith moves in. I don't know what that's pulling the scrum down, or not packing correctly, or whatever. But Saints make good advantage. Golding finds touch 30 metres from the Oldham line. Dannett leads the charge. Saints again, can they build up? Can they get over the whitewash and level the scores? Trailing by 6. 8 points to 2 the score, 28 minutes gone on the clock. Casey, Golding there. Oh, Rals's man does Golding. Chips for the corner. Oh, just kicked dead there by David Jones. But Golding again, this man is prodding and probing, keeping the Saints alive, and Oldham now forced to drop out from between their own posts. Topping will drop out from between the sticks. Scott Gibbs will have to go in field. Strong runner Gibbs. Rounds one, but drives into there, and the three-man Oldham tacklers come in, but obviously the referee seemed a little bit of jiggery pokery. Gibbs gets up. No problem for him. Hard man. But it's Clark, is it, that's... well, Gibbs is the alleged perpetrator. Going in with the elbow is the indication. Well, I thought with three men going in there and Gibbs was going down that it was an Oldham infringement, but obviously not. And referee Smith just warning Scott Gibbs in front of Saints captain Shane Cooper. They will not have any of that. Saints urged to get back onside as Oldham restart from just inside the Saints half. Joe for Milo. Solidly tackled. Clark at the dummy half, takes it in field. Goes past the first line of defence, but Sonny Nicholl and Adam Fogarty, they wrap him up. And Joe for Milo again from the acting half-back position. Oldham spread it along the line to that Jones wing. Kuwaiti gives the dummy, drives through. Saints defence is tight there. It's quickly played. Gibson was there again, and now they move it over to that Jones wing again. It's Oldham in possession, in the lead by 8 points to 2. Half an hour of the game gone. Bitterly cold day here at Walter Sheddings. As I say, you don't expect anything else when you come here on right on the top of the Pennines. High kick again. Well, the ball's loose and it's a try for Oldham. A loose ball, Saints couldn't take it. It was a tester. I just don't know who's come up with a try, but it's a try for Oldham, and it extends the lead to 12 points to 2. Just see if we can get a little consultation with my counterpart Fred here at Walter Sheddings to the try scorer. Gary Lord is the try scorer, so Toppin shouldn't have any problem. 6 pointer there for Oldham. And 14 points to 2, they lead the Saints here at Walter Sheddings. So an uphill battle, but oh, super kick off there by the Saints. Varied the play, caught Oldham. They was all lined up, waiting for the deep kick as Chris Joint comes over to the right wing. Alan Hunt, can he slip in? Oh, he can! Oh! That's a super try! That's a super try by Alan Hunt, and that's what the Saints needed, isn't it? That was brilliant stir of the highest order. Bobby Golding there with the ball from the kick-off. He chipped it the requisite 10 metres. Oldham were all lined up on their own line, waiting for the deep kick. Golding followed it up from the play of the ball. It was slipped to Chris Joint, the ex-Oldham forward. He diagonally went for the corner here and slipped a lovely ball out to Alan Hunt. He only had Ranson to beat, and any wingman worth his salt wouldn't have had any problem. And Alan Hunt, the league's leading try scorer, didn't have any problem. Waltzed past his man and touchdown for his 13th of the season. 14-6 the score, and this one from Golding would bring it back to within 6 again, wouldn't it? So Golding there has it teed up. Goes up, strikes it well, but it goes across the face of the posts. So the score remains at 14 points to 6 with the 7 minutes of this first half remaining.
Well, Mr. O'Connell, the road, registration M3 WKD, please return to his vehicle. Enough.
Well, that'll give the Saints a little bit of impetus. Right from the kick-off, the ball going out on the full. A penalty for the Saints from the centre spot. Oldham did well there, trying a goal with only 12 men. Put Saints under pressure, and Saints hit back in the best possible way. A try immediately from the kick-off. 14-6 the score. 8 points separating the sides. 5 minutes to the interval. Certainly another try and a goal wouldn't go begging for the Saints before the half-time interval. Pickavance drives into the cover defence. Chris Parr looking to be brought back into play. But Oldham penalised at the play of the ball. Shirt pulling is the indication by referee Smith. Bobby Golding is going to go for goal. He wants those extra points. It'll bring it back within one converted score. Just a little bit of up-to-date news from the last match when we gave Shirley Cooper a mention that she'd had a 3-year pregnancy. Well, I'm pleased to say that Shirley had a baby girl weighing 8 pounds 14 ounces on Wednesday evening. She wasn't actually watching the video. They got her in hospital before then. So best wishes to you, Shirley, and your new arrival. So Bobby Golding now looking for his second of the afternoon. Composes himself. 32 metres out. Strikes it better this time. But it doesn't go dead. Gibson comes away with it. Brings it blindside. Oh, he's clattered by Sonny Nicol. I think Alan Hunt complaining that Gibson had got him with the elbow there, and St Saints had just been penalised for that. But Oldham, they're back to full complement now. They have the possession. Sherratt turns in the tackle. Janet comes in as the second man and was penalised for allegedly going in with the knee. Four minutes to the interval. Oldham in charge. Chris Parr gets the ball away to Clark, and Oldham move it again. It's Kuwaiti, I think, that has it. No, Kuwaiti was coming up there. It was for Milo that bursted through. But Crompton, Oldham move it to that right. Good driving on that far side from the Roughheads. They're within 15 metres of the Saints try line now. They kick again. It's Kuwaiti. On to Crompton. I would imagine there'll be a little kick here if Oldham can't force the way over the line. Is this the last one of the sequence? I think Saints' defence is going to be tested again. Back for the drop goal. Charge down. Well, is it all on? The referee's waved it all on. Jones has possession. Jones going for the line. The Saints forced to defend again. Went back to Crompton for the drop goal attempt. Hit a Saints player and come back. Saints couldn't capitalise on it, and Oldham have another set of 6. Gibson from the full-back position. Forced back another 5 metres. But it's Oldham still in possession, still pressing. Holding down at the play of the ball, and I think Oldham will go for a 2-pointer here. Yes, Topping picks it up straight away, and he'll go for the 2-pointer. Right at the death, 38 minutes gone of the half, plus any stoppage. And Oldham in a comfortable 14 points to 6 lead, and looking to extend that to 10 points to 16 points to 6. Saints accused her of holding down up the play of the ball, and no doubt our Sky counterparts on the far side will be saying, well, yes, all this professional business, professional foul, and get him to the sin bin and what have you. Difficult conditions today, and the referee surely has got to take this into account. But it's Topping, looking for the extras. Penalty award to give Oldham a 10-point gap. He gets it. 16 points to 6 to score now after 39 minutes play.
And the Oldham goal scorer, number 6, Paul Topping.
Always, well, slip out the run-up. Now Bobby Golding gets it right this time. Always a difficult tie at the Sheddings, as I've said. Last defeat here. 20 points to 18 in 1985. But they're on a good start this afternoon at Oldham, 16-60 lead. Cooper completes the tackle. Janet comes in as the second line of defence. Now it's with Crompton, gets it away to Sherratt. Fogarty, pick of hands quickly in. 40 minutes gone on the clock, just playing in time added on for stoppages now. Last one of the sequence. Crompton chips it for the corner. Alan Hunt's going to let it run dead. Is he going to go touching goal? It has. Saints will restart from the centre of the 20-metre line. Last ditch attempt for the Saints in this first 40 minutes. Sean Casey, first receiver. Loughlin coming in. He's solidly forced back there. Excellent tackling by the Oldham outfit. Saints move it out. Pick of hands. Casey steps up again. Oldham watertight defence, virtually. Only that one indiscretion when Alan Hunt went over. Only time their line's been penetrated, and to be quite honest, Saints haven't had much action in the Oldham 20-metre area. Sonny Nicol clattered to the ground there. Chip through there. Bobby Goulding. Steve Prescott went for it. The ball's still loose. Has it gone in touch on the far side? It has. But Oldham penalised for offside. Saints will have the penalty kick. Bobby Goulding steps up again, looking for the yardage. Can't be so far. A minute, nearly 2 minutes of stoppage time played. Saints want a quick play of the ball. Casey has it now. Dannett up to the 20-metre line. Still driving his Dannett. He gets up and goes again. Oldham moving up quickly. You'd expect them to, wouldn't you? As Fogarty comes on a diagonal run. Just waiting for this half-time hooter. Referee Smith urges Oldham to get back on side. Saints take it blindside. Goulding again. Turns it inside to Loughlin. Loughlin can't release it. 10 metres from the Oldham line. Trying a goal wouldn't go amiss him, would it? Saints along the line. Cooper looking for that half gap. Oldham urge back again as Saints keep charging. Goulding, short ball there, meant for Chris Joynt, but it's picked up by Ranson, and Ranson strides through. Fogarty comes in for him, but Prescott has him. Up to the halfway line, the ball's been lost, but there's the half-time hooter, so it doesn't matter. The Saints hitting down at this right-hand end, right-hand corner. And then Ranson nearly coming out and got up to the halfway line. So an exciting first half, obviously, if you're all Oldham spectators. It's been more or less all Oldham in the first half. Oldham to get underway, to get proceedings underway. Saints playing down the slope in this second half. It looks like Wally Gibson, Genie side up, Andy Goodway. I'm sure it'll be it's Topping that gets it underway, but Andy Goodway will be pleased with his side's performance in the first half. I'm sure Eric Hughes will have quite a few, or would have had quite a few words to say. Just that Alan Hunt try and Bobby Goulding penalty to show for the first 40 minutes. Beavers attacked in half, inside to Dannett. The ball being stolen, allegedly stolen there. Parr is accused. Bobby Goulding with the penalty. Beavers will restart. Beavers will go in the hooking berth. Sean Casey did have an injury. Well, Adam Fogarty there being upended. The referee allowing things to go on. He must have shouted held. They let Fogarty drop. Sean Casey did have a knock after last weekend's match. Had a late fitness check, but obviously it's probably wiser to put Phil Beavers on. The Saints move it over to the right. The rain still pouring down here. Bitterly cold day. Only the shape of things to come, isn't there? We're used to it. Chris Joynt. Vivers from the acting half-back position onto Dannett, tries to draw the defence in. Last one of the sequence. Will Saints put pressure on Oldham? Golding, long ball to Loughlin, out to Anthony Sullivan. Sullivan chips it. Gibson, he takes it, he loses his footing. Sullivan does as well, but the Saints defence come back and make sure Gibson's tackled. But Oldham quickly break away. Full marks for effort. They've had a slow start to the season, but they're getting in the swing of it now, aren't they? Saints with 5 wins on the trot. They want to extend it to 6, but they're trailing by 16 points to 6 at present, and it's going to be difficult. Sherratt running hard. Well, the high tackle indicated. It looks as though Pickervance had him round the chest and it slipped up. Nothing malicious in it at all, but difficult conditions, very awkward. But Oldham have the penalty. And the ball going into touch. Think it's gone in directly before Stevie Prescott touched it. Oldham play it quickly. Saints just caught a little off guard. Davy Jones hits the line hard. Saints forced to defend. He can't afford to concede another try. Can't afford to concede another score of any way, shape or form. Clark out to Crompton, top it. Well, that's a obstruction there by Oldham as they move across field. The referee didn't pick it up. Out with Sherratt, dumped to the ground unceremoniously. Saints defence going to be tested, isn't it? Crompton, short ball there for Milo, I think it is. Last one of the sequence. Crompton at dummy half, is it? No, Crompton has the ball there now. Chip to this corner. Shane Cooper will take it and he'll take the tackle. It was Clark that had come over them for Oldham. Oldham move up quickly, as you'd expect them to do, and Anthony Sullivan loses the ball. It's all on. For Milo has it. Oldham on the attack again. The ball's loose. The tackle count back to 1. And Saints under pressure. Jones, Crompton along the line, topping. Kuwaiti straightens it up. Looks for the defence coming in. He's taken down. He's looking for players as well, and the ball's released. Oldham still keeping it going. But good tackling there. Finally, see the man to the ground. And Oldham penalised this time for going in with an elbow when they had possession. Is it Wally Gibson? I think it is. So Saints have a penalty. Have a birthday mention as well before we get underway. Liz Ellis, 17 today, the 2nd of October. And Liz is the daughter of our famous balaclava maker, Mary. So best wishes, Liz, for your 17th birthday today. From all the family and all your Saints video crew. I know you're avid viewers of the video. Obviously, you're not like what's going on so far. 16 points to 6 down. Well, hanging on there at the play of the ball. The man should have been penalised. But Saints have the possession. Bobby Golding tries to weave his magic. But you can only play as well as the opposition will let you. And Oldham are not letting the Saints play at all today. Beavers dummy in, took it to the right. Dannett came through, couldn't take it cleanly. And Oldham back in possession with Gibson. Oldham player doesn't look very well there. I think the substitution is going to have to be made. He certainly looks in the land of nod there, very heavily dazed. But Oldham have the ball, they're breaking quickly. The Saints tackling, well, the support's there. Oh, Crompton going for the line, who just held back. Well, the referee right on the job, and he must be centimetres short, Crompton. And he's given himself a little bit of yardage. Saints cover defence, he'll have to be firm. Clark slips the ball out. Alan Hunt has it. Can Hunt regather his feet? He does. And he gets over the 20-metre line. Good work, good pressure work there by the Saints. And Alan Hunt comes up with possession. Oldham very nearly in for another try. Apollo Perolini looking to be introduced as well. The Oldham back to the full complement now. Cooper, short ball there to Loughlin, but he can't take it. Davy Jones comes up with it and Sullivan wraps him up. I think Dannett's going to be brought off. I think it's number 8 that Stanwall has there. Both sets of players in the wars this afternoon. Chris Parr comes through, driving hard. Sherratt breaks the first 90 well. Look at that for flopping. Dearie me, the man on the ground. Vive as it was, and then a big flop on him. It was Clark the hooker, I think. Saints in the possession, trailing by 16-6. Golding, Cooper, Loughlin this time, hits the line, takes it comfortably. Lots of arms going in there at the tackle, trying to dislodge the ball. Now it's Nickel. Approaching the halfway line, Oldham urge to get back onside. Beavers brings it blindside to Chris Joint. Joint, oh, just trying to be forced into touch, only a yard or so from this touchline. Saints again. Fogarty, he takes it well, short pass from Cooper. Last one of the sequence. Bobby Golding, well, puts it back, that's going to be all on. And it's going to be the turnover now. It's hit the Oldham player, but it's going to be all on. Apollo Perolini going to be introduced now in place of Andy Dannett. Well, the substitution not allowed to take place. The ball's loose. Saints have to move it quickly. Cooper gives the dummy, takes it over to Alan Hunt's wing. Alan Hunt again turns in the tackle. 20 metres from the Oldham line. It's essential that Saints score first in this second half. Golding again working the loop movement, but good tackling. Crompton sticks to his man. Joint, he runs it out wide. Oldham forced to defend now. Saints playing down the hill, but with the wind and the rain driving in the faces. Fogarty, he takes it up. Last one of the sequence. What's in the Saints repertoire? Bobby Golding, dummies. Can he go for the line? Puts the ball back. It's Nickel. Nickel, is he in? It's Oldham still in possession. Neither substitution been allowed to take place. Saints tackling will have to be paramount up at that end. Trailing by 16 points to 6 and 10 minutes gone in this second half. It's Oldham breaking away quickly. Kuiti from the acting half-back position, quickly dispatched to the earth. Last tackle of the sequence now. Topping has the ball back, and Anthony Sullivan slows it down, comes back for the ball, has to keep in field. He does so, loses his footing, and quickly tackled. Steve Prescott, well, that's a flop there, right in front of the referee and the touch judge. By Topping, and Chris Joint has possession for the Saints. Oldham urged to get back onside, but they're never back at the required 10 metres. Timu going to come on for Chris Parr, and Perolini going to come on for Andy Dannett. Golding grubbers it through. Wally Gibson should field it. He does so, and he'll drive away. Good attacking full-back is Wally Gibson. The ball's quickly played. Oldham come away with it. And the referee bringing the play back, and both substitutions allowed to take place now.
Substitution for St Helens, number 15 at goal, replaces number 8, Andy Dannett.
So Dannett off, Chris Parr off.
And the Oldham
Timu on.
Number 15, Jason Seven. This is number 10, Chris Clark.
Well, Andy Dannett, he's bitterly disappointed at coming off there. He has his all-weather gear there thrown to him, and he throws it down in disgust. But Timu right into the action. New Zealand forward. Joe Milo running hard and strong. 12 minutes of the second half gone. Oldham still in the lead by that half-time score of 16 points to 6. Topping. Oh, lovely time ball there. The Saints defence tested. Well, Irwin there went to give the dummy. Lost his footing. But he's won a penalty, and that's the wrong decision there, in my impartial opinion. Nothing wrong with him there. Irwin, he lost his footing, tried to get up. The referee reckons that the Saints had held him down, obviously not allowing any consideration for the weather conditions. So it's Topping now, looking to add the extras. A mention for the Union Inn in Hall Street. Ray Riley and PK Smith, affectionately known as the Field Marshal, they're regular imbibers in that hostelry. They watched our video on a Thursday evening while they're eating the black puddings. I reckon that the landlord there should bar these two, couple of shady characters. But anyway, best wishes to you both, Ray Riley and Paul Smith, and just keep on viewing and keep on eating the black puddings, lads. Topping looking for the extra points in the penalty award that I don't think should have been a penalty. Last season Saints came away with a hard-earned win here, 12 points to 2, but Saints lost at home, 30 points to 26. When Oldham, with that win, it kept them in the First Division. 16-6 they're in the lead today, and Topping there. Oh, that looks a good kick, yes, that's a superb kick by Topping. Opens the scoring in the second half after 14 minutes. The touch judge there unmoved, Bobby Golding just having a few words with him. But that kick was in there, it went in the right hand, the left, into the right hand side of the left hand post. So 18-6 the score, and that's going to be a hell of a battle now, isn't it? 2 converted tries plus another score needed for the Saints to get the lead, and only 25 minutes of time remaining for them to do so. Looking for the 6th win on the trot. Obviously Oldham looking for the 3rd and playing with confidence, aren't they? Apollo Perolini comes up with the ball from that loose play by Oldham. Beavers, he takes it up. Looks very useful, Apollo. Big lad. Eric Hughes wants to bring him into the game slowly. He might have to bring him in more quickly than expected as Golding. And Cooper with the loop movement. Now it's with Gibbs. He loses his footing. Saints bring it away. Pickavance. Looking for the hole. Pickavance strikes again. He's looking for support. He's 5 metres short of the line. Saints in possession. Cooper ducks under the tackle. He's taken down again. Oldham urged to get back on side. They've got to line up on their own line. Golding changing the direction onto Adam Fogarty. Fogarty going on all fours. Last one of the sequence now. What will the Saints do? They bring it right. They bring it left, I beg your pardon. Chris Joint back to Bobby Golding. Golding grubbers it for the line. Yes, has he won the touchdown? I think he has. He certainly has. He picks it up and bangs it down in delight. And Golding comes up with the try.
The try scorer for St Helens, number 7, Bobby Golding.
Shouldn't have any problem. Wind is slightly against him. But it's there, it's between the uprights, and Saints back in at 18 points to 12. We'll have to start dusting off all the old wet and cold weather gear now. Bitterly cold day here at the Shed-ins. Topping gets it underway. Scott Gibbs just draws away at the last minute. Goes in hard and straight. The Oldham tackling has been firm. They're in 11th position in the league with only 4 points to the credit from the previous 6 outings. Saints are in 4th position. Won 5 out of their 7 excursions. Trailing by 6 points this afternoon so far, and 22 minutes of the game remaining. Chris Joint. Obviously the weather is a great leveller. The pitch has stood up extremely well. It looks quite decent from our angle here. Perolini drives in. Referee Russell Smith stops the clock. Injured Oldham player. Shane Cooper is speaking to Russell Smith there, and Perolini going to be spoken to in the presence of Captain Shane Cooper. So Russell Smith just reading the riot act. Shane Cooper is the captain. He's telling him to cool it. The penalty will be going the Oldham way. It's Crompton that's took the knock, and Oldham will have the penalty, as I've said. Topping finds touch. 10 metres, 20 metres, I beg your pardon, from the Saints line. Timu coming through at pace, running hard and strong. And Timu, Perolini and Beavers. Well, they didn't look anything in that tackle at all. I mean, Timu was coming through at pace, wasn't he? But referee Smith, well, he sent Perolini off, I think. Perolini is off, sent off. 20 minutes into this second half. Well, I don't know what that was for at all. Obviously, we'll have to have a look at that on the video and see what it comes out on the sky tonight. They've just been spoken to only a minute or so earlier at Perolini with Shane Cooper, but he came through at pace there, did Jason Timu, and they didn't look anything in it from our angle. He got up, no problem, Timu, so I just couldn't see what all the fuss was about. But referee Russell Smith went in, and no matter who spoke to him in the Saints ranks, he just waved them away. But Saints now down to 12 men for the final 19 minutes of the game. Topping looking to tag the extras on for this penalty, a similar position to his last effort, in which he was successful. The time waved on now by Russell Smith. 10 metres in and right on the 20-metre line, as you can see. Well, that waved away there as it didn't go anywhere near. But Saints down to 12 men. Apollo Perolini sensationally sent off. And with Saints trailing by 6, 18 points to 12 the score, everybody will have to give that extra percentage of the work rate, won't they? And I'm sure they will. Timu there, substitute forward, involved in that incident with Perolini. Only making his second appearance in the first team in a Saints jersey. He was a substitute against Workington. earlier on in the season. But Fogarty there comes through, brings his man down. Round the shoulder is the indication. Last tackle of the sequence. It's chipped for the corner. Prescott does the safe thing and boots it away. Gets boot to ball and makes sure with Oldham piling down on the Saints. 17 minutes remaining. Saints trailing by 18 points to 12. Not an ideal birthday present for Liz Ellis. As I mentioned before, Liz is 17 today. She'll be there shouting the Saints on, cheering her favourites, just as we all do, and we hope they can pull it out of the bag. Oldham have the possession. They've had most of the possession. A loose play there. Saints couldn't capitalise on it, could they? Lord gets it away to Kuwaiti. He's taken down. Well, he never played the ball. The man, the referee, looks. He doesn't bother at all. He just turns away that time. Wishes to ignore that action. Last tackle of the sequence now. And certainly the game's going to warm up in this last 15 minutes, isn't it? Peckermans takes it as Oldham kick through on the last tackle. Well, going in there, Darren Abram throws a right hand in. Now it's Stevie Prescott. Taking the shade high, he was losing his footing at the time, by Davy Jones. Now it's Anthony Sullivan. Full length of the field job, wouldn't go amiss. It's going to be really hard. Conditions rather heavy underfoot as Adam Fogarty plods away, drives away, grinds the yards down. Well, all offside Oldham, they move up quickly. Bobby Golding gives the dummy. Oldham don't take it, and it's the last tackle in this set of 6 for the Saints. Cooper chips it downfield. Gibson. Here comes Crossfield, sandwich there, and Joint completes the tackle. "15 minutes remaining, Saints trailing by 18 points to 12. Lost the opening 2 games of the season, did the Saints, against Doncaster and Warrington. Won the next 5, but struggling this afternoon. And 15 minutes to pull it out of the bag. Topping at dummy half, well, a loose ball, and it knocked forward, a terrible ball there by Paul Topping onto Crompton. Crompton's disgusted, he shakes his head, rightly so. Scrum down, Saints head and a feed. But Oldham push hard, don't they? Golding comes round the base of the scrum, looks for that little chink in the Oldham defence, but it's quickly closed down by Topping and Kuwaiti. Joint runs out wide, hits the line, hits the strap, sees the gap again. Taking a knock there is Chris Joint. Jeanette Smith coming on to treat him as Adam Fogarty gets it away to Phil Vevers. Pickermans takes it, juggles with it, but Pickermans drives and he's lost possession. Sheer severity of the tackle there, shaking the ball out of his hands, but Davy Jones for Oldham comes away with possession. The same for both sides, as I said, leveller, the weather is a great leveller. Chris Joint still being treated, so say it's down to only 11 fit men. Already down to 12 with Apollo Perolini being sent off. Forward pass there. Not picked up by referee Smith. Don't think he's picked a forward pass up all afternoon. Crompton with the break. He chips it. Well, it's knocked forward. That's a knock on. Yes, given by the touch judge here right in front of us. The referee must have said he was unsighted. But good work by Crompton there, but you could clearly see from our video pictures that that was a knock forward. Chris Joint fully recovered now, back in the pack. Saints with a man light. Golding feeds. Paul Loughlin running on the diagonal. Have to take the tackle, but super tackling there as Oldham break quickly from the scrum. Fogarty makes the hard yards, brought down just short of the 20. Sonny Nicol tries to move it over to the right, quickly clattered down. Chris Parr warming up, looking to come back on, has just been substituted by Timu. But Cooper gets it away to Fogarty. Fogarty breaks the line, looking for support, he feeds it inside. Knock on indicated. Fogarty tried to keep it going. I don't think the ball actually was knocked forward. Clark at dummy half. On to Lord, one of the try scorers. 18-12 still the score. 12 minutes remaining. Oldham in possession in the Saints 20-metre area and looking extremely dangerous. Saints urge to get back onside. Oldham spreading the ball. Joe Milo taken well there by Pickavance and Cooper. Last tackle of the sequence. I think they might have a go for drop goal. Crompton's lying back. Well, that's a knock on at the play the ball. Look, for me it was. Topping. Well, it's offside. Accidental as it may be, but it's still offside. The turnover and be rude with it being on the sixth tackle. The ball was played by Beavers. Cooper comes away with it. Timu, one of the tacklers in there, along with Topping. Sonny Nicol hits the defensive line hard. Fogarty releases it. It went back, it's tidied up by the Saints. It's a dangerous times there. Adam Fogarty tries to keep it going. The Saints move out wide. Pickavance! Short ball there to Prescott, over superbly tackled by Irwin. Saints now trying to hit the line, making headway, making good yardage. Tidied up by Cooper. Inside to Golding. Golding tried to weave his way through. Up to the halfway line, last tackle of the sequence. Cooper will kick. Cooper chips it through. Topping comes up with it. Ten minutes remaining. Saints trailing by 18 points to 12. Sherratt, oh, good driving run by Sherratt. Testing the Saints defence. He's run hard all afternoon with this big prop. Timu runs hard and straight there. The ball knocked forward. Fogarty in at the tackle there. Cooper as well. And Timu, he knocks it forward. Puts pressure on the Oldham outfit. The clock stopped while an Oldham player receives treatment. Is it a blood bin replacement? It looks as though it is. Parr comes back on and it's for Milo that goes off. There's only 9 minutes of the game remaining, so it's irrespective whether irrespective whether Familo comes back on. Oh, it was Timu that's gone off then. I do beg your pardon. I thought it was Familo. But Saints have possession. Cooper chips it. Steve Prescott was impeded there. Whether the referee award a penalty, but he was held back. There's no danger about that. Well, Wally Gibson up the middle. Good run from this fella. Oldham in possession. Saints trying all the tactics in the repertoire. Cooper chips it through. Well, the referee picked that one up, didn't he? And somebody spoke out of turn and Saints marched another 10 metres. Well, he picked that one up, but he didn't see the infringement before, where Steve Prescott was held back. Topping with good yardage, finds touch 20 metres from the Saints try line. 7 minutes to retrieve this game. The Saints, they're trailing by 6. 18-12 is the score. Crompton topping, wriggles out of the tackle. Well, the ball's still in play. The referee's down as well, and the referee's given a knock on from a seated position. The ball knocked out. It was a knock on for a start with a forward pass as Crompton came through, and the severity of the tackle, I think it was Crompton, forced the ball out. The referee was allowing play to go on. Saints couldn't capitalise on it, and then when the referee went down in a tangle of bodies, he blew up. Cooper, Loughlin, hard into the tackle there. Cooper got to lead his charge, he's got to get them going. Chris Joint runs out wide. Joint will have to watch he's not forced into touch. Just to the left of our camera position here. Along the line. Loughlin hits the line. Time running out for the Saints. Ian Pickavance runs in hard. Gets the ball off the tackle. It's now with Nickel. Oh, but he's well wrapped up. Oldham know Nickel's one of the danger men. Golding, Cooper, onto Loughlin. Oh, good tackling there again. Superb tackling there by Irwin. Golding puts it downfield. Wally Gibson picks it up cleanly. Cooper comes in, and Cooper brings these man down. Saints move up quickly as well, and Fogarty there, along with Vivers. Saints will have to put pressure on Oldham in their own half, keep them up in that end. The ball's lost, it's knocked forward. An Oldham mistake, and it could be beneficial for Saints. Scrum down, Saints feed. Timu coming back on, and it's Sherritt that's going to be brought off this time.
Number 15, Jason Savoon. Replaces number 8, Ian Sherritt.
Scrum collapses.
Sponsored by Classic Jewel.
Well, just having a little bit of problems there, as they've had all afternoon with the PA system. Probably water in it after today's drenching. But Saints have the possession, and Alan Hunt finally bundled to the ground. Darren Abram, one of the tacklers there, along with Topping. Beavers onto Gibbs. Gibbs juggles with it, bounces off the defenders. 5 minutes now to the final hooter. Saints trailing by 6. 18-12 the score. Cooper and Golding. Golding in the clear. The little man's clear again. He chips it for the corner. Can Alan Hunt win the chase? Oh, well tidied up. Well tidied up there by Scott Ranson. Golding there did the business. Saw the big gap. Chipped it for Alan Hunt. But Ranson tidied it up. And Oldham will have to drop out from between the sticks.
Once again, today's Oldham of the match, number 1.
Topping. Deep kick. Scott Gibbs takes it, and Gibbs will drive up. But superb Oldham tackling this afternoon, it has to be said. They've stuck to the task, stuck to the guns, and took Saints off the game right from the first kick-off. Adam Fogarty, centre field, 20 metres out. Beavers to Joint. Oh, big hit there, big hit by Kuwaiti on Joint. But Saints still making forward progress. Cooper and Golding again. No doubt Oldham have done their homework on this little man. Beavers. Last one of the sequence. Fogarty to Bobby Golding. Golding chips it through. Stevie Prescott chases it. Prescott wins the touchdown, and Prescott puts the Saints back in with a sniff, doesn't he? 3 minutes to the final hooter, and Prescott brings the Saints back in at 18-16, and this Bobby Golding conversion to come. Super work there on the last tackle again by Bobby Golding. Chipped it through and Prescott wins the chase for the touchdown. 18-16 at present. And Bobby Golding against the breeze, but in an excellent position. With only 2 minutes and counting left for play. Yes, Golding slots it over. 18 points apiece is the score. And it gives the Saints spectators just a little bit to shout about now. And to be quite honest, we've not had a lot to shout about, have we? Throughout this match. So Saints will regain possession. Can they pull this one out of the bag and come up with the 2 points? 18 points apiece at present. Beavers at dummy half, and that's considering Saints have been, well, Fogarty. Saints have been down to 12 men for the last 20 minutes of this second half. Beavers, joint hits the line. Sullivan was on his outside, but solid tackling by Oldham. Golding puts the ball upfield, putting pressure on Gibson, looking to try and force an error out of him, and Golding leads the charge. Cooper comes across, and Cooper and Golding bring the man down. You've got to force Oldham back up there, keep them in their own 20-metre area, or their own half. They can't score if they're up in that half, can they? 20 minutes of stoppage time have been played. Saints defence will have to hold tight. Knock on there, indicated, scrum down, Saints head and ball. Last chance for the Saints if they can make good use of it from the ball possession from the scrum. Golding will feed it. I think Saints will move it out to centre field. Golding tries to slip through, but the back of the scrum, Oldham break quickly. Cooper, short ball to Loughlin, running hard as he has done all afternoon. 18 points apiece to score. The referee there. Reaping out is the indication, and a chance for Bobby Golding to snatch this game out of the jaws of defeat. Reaping out is the indication. Oldham accused of reaping out. Referee Smith didn't make an instant decision. He looked at the touch judge on the far side, who must have given him the decision, and straight away Saints said, we'll have a go for goal. Thank you, Mr. Smith. Bobby Golding tees it up, it's right in front of the sticks, but it's 45 metres out. There's 2 minutes of stoppage time been played, and can the Saints get the 2 points from this, what's going to be virtually the last kick of this game? Little Bobby Golding, a lot rests on his shoulders. 1 point or two from this afternoon's league game. Golding composing himself against the breeze, it must be said. Does he strike it well? Is it hanging in the breeze? Can he get over the... No, goes wide. Just waiting for the final hooter now. Nearly 3 minutes of stoppage time have been played. Oldham have the possession. The Saints have still got to make sure the tackling is firm, hard and fair. Last gasp attempt there by Golding. Oh, well, that was a high tackle, definitely a high tackle there. And referee reaching for his card straight away, and is Sonny Nicol going to be... Well, Sonny Nicol is sent off. There has been a ruling, obviously, about this high tackling, but Sonny Nicol sent off, so Saints with 2 players sent off. Apollo Perolini sensationally, but... judging by the angle of us here, obviously it was a little high by Sonny Nicol. Oldham have the penalty. Playing in time added on for stoppages to over 3 minutes. And Saints down to 11 men. Can they hold on? for the remaining seconds. 4 minutes now of time played for stoppages. Oldham are going to be going for the drop goal, aren't they? It's every conceivable opportunity. Saints will have to make sure the defence is tight. It's going to be the one-pointer. They're going to play it and drive hard. They've lost possession. Saints come up with it. Well, it's knocked forward and Pickavance comes up with it and the referee doesn't allow play to go on. It's a scrum down. Well, he's given Oldham feed. He's obviously judged it's come off a Saints player. Now it's Oldham's chance up at the Saints end. Drop goal attempt. Topping coming in. 4.5 minutes of stoppage time played. Inside ball, Oldham still charging. Just waiting for this final hooter. The big relief in the Saints camp water. Here it comes. Let's touch the Saints player. Steve Prescott, he'll just take the tackle. He moves it over to the right, losing his footing. There's the final hooter. Saints come away with a point. A hard-earned point. And Oldham must be bitterly disappointed that they haven't got the 2 points from this afternoon's clash. It was all Oldham in the first half, and Saints only had an Alan Hunt try, engineered by Golding from the kick-off, and a Golding penalty goal to show for the first 40 minutes effort. Then in the second half, it was essential that the Saints scored first, but it was a topping penalty goal in the 14th minute, which extended the Oldham lead to 18 points to 6. A Golding try 2 minutes later, he converted that try himself, made it 18-12, and it was a big setup for a finish, wasn't it? But 4 minutes later, Apollo Perolini sent off sensationally after allegedly felling Jason Timu as he came through at pace. Didn't look anything in it from our angle. We'll look forward to seeing it again on the video to see what we can pick out of that. And then it was all pressure. Bobby Golding engineered another kick through again. Steve Prescott touched it down. Golding converted it. 18 points apiece. And then Golding was asked to try and put a penalty goal attempt over from 45 yards. He couldn't. Oldham came the full length of the field again, and Sonny Nicholl sent off for a high tackle. And then they come the full length of the field again, but tried on a couple of occasions to pop the 1 point over to snatch the game, but it remained at 18 points apiece. Well, after all that, thanks once again for joining us. Your cameraman today has been Dave. He's a bit of a bogey for us. This is we've got a point out of this one. The previous 2 games he's filmed, we've gone down, so obviously we're on the up and up. So third time, more lucky. Anyway, thanks for joining us. You've been with your Saints video team. We've been at Watersheddings, bitterly cold Watersheddings. We look forward to the game next week at home, Nosey Road. Leeds are the opposition, and I wouldn't be surprised if that isn't on the Sky on the Sunday evening as well. Anyway, thanks for joining us. 18 points apiece, the final score here from Watersheddings.